Hey friends, so here's some things I did to help me get out of survival mode. I began to accept life. I accepted that life just gonna life and things are always gonna happen and everything is not gonna go the way you want it to go. And sometimes our way is not the way. And I learned how to surrender to that. So I really began to just accept life and the ups and downs of it, and that helped me get out of survival mode. I got to the root of why I was in survival mode. What did I see growing up? What did I experience growing up? For example, we moved a lot when I was a kid. We went from house to house, so I never really experienced stability and what that looked like. And I watched my mom survive. So, in some way, I attached that, to how I get through life and cope with life is you have to survive. So, once I got to the root of that and see and really connected with that and seen that for what it was, I began to learn how to do things in a different way that, and really realize and accept that I did not have to be in survival mode to get what I need in life. I also began to show myself something different. So let's use, like, for example, savings. If you are a person who struggle with saving, you never save any money and stuff like that. Even if you save $1 a month and you at the end of the year you save $12, that is showing yourself something different. You made a goal, you stuck with it, and you committed to it. So sometimes we just need to show ourselves something different in life and do things in a different manner, even if it's the smallest thing, just to show you and start to adapt the mindset and the habits that things can be done differently. Do not be afraid to start small to get out of survival mode. Lastly, I stopped telling myself and affirming that I was in survival mode, because our words are extremely powerful. If you're telling yourself, I'm trying to survive, I'm surviving, that is what your life is going to reflect, because that's what you believe. I stopped feeling like I needed to be in constant survival mode to get what I want. It's one thing to like hustle and be a go getter. I'm definitely that type of person, but I don't survive through anything anymore. I know how to rest. I know when it's time to go. I know when I gotta, organize my life when I need to work a little bit more to get certain things that I need. And I don't survive for it. Do survival anymore. If I want to sit down, I've created a life for myself where I've said this before. I have to get up and go to a 9 to 5. So if I want to rest, I rest and I do that and I honor that in myself. But before that, I could speak on this because I was in constant survival mode all the time. I'm no longer there anymore. So that is all, friends. I'll talk to you later. And drop some stuff how y'all got out of survival mode too. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.